fresh basil. Basil is so yummy.
We roll it like this and then we cut it. And look, it comes out nice and long.
This is parsley, Gatsby. This chicken noodle soup is like with fresh herbs, so I'm super excited because, I mean, the ones that I usually use is like the canned ones or from the box. I just bought these grilled chicken breasts over here. So we're just gonna chop this. Gatsby's like, I can't look or else I will be tempted. Good dog. We're gonna dice an onion. 4 cloves of garlic.
Just go like this.
Now we're ready to cook. 1 pot for me and 1 pot for Gatsby. Let's do medium-high heat. Add like tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And then we add our onions. Okay, now let's add our carrots and celery. I'm gonna add a little bit to Gatsby's first, the rest to mine. Gatsby, I'm making your food for you. It's gonna be so yummy. And then we saute this for 3 to 4 minutes. Next we add the garlic only to the human portion. Next we add 8 cups of chicken stock. 3 sprigs of thyme, 3 sprigs of rosemary, and 1 sprig of sage. This is all fresh. Gatsby started to simmer right away, so we're gonna reduce the heat to medium-low. Do you want some herbs in yours too? Rosemary, thyme, and sage are safe for dogs to have, so I'm just gonna put a tiny little bit just for taste in Gatsby's. These fancy al dente egg noodles that we're gonna add, especially in the wintertime when it's super cold, it's just super nice to just like have some really good chicken noodle soup. I'm getting hungry, are you? Yeah? Gatsby, you got some hearty soup too. Gatsby's like watching. Next, we're gonna remove the herbs. For the human one, we're gonna add some salt and some pepper, fresh basil and parsley. There's some for Gatsby. Doggy portion, human portion. Let's go to the living room and eat our food. Come on. I can feel it like warming my body up. So this recipe was definitely very simple, but it tastes really good. I like it. It definitely does not taste like any chicken noodle soup I've had before. I think it's because of all the fresh herbs. The happiest corgi in the world. Was that yummy? We did a good job. We still have dessert.
So point 2 is, I think, one of the biggest changes we've seen.
How delicious.
Dessert. Finally, for dessert, we are going to be making Christmas cookies using a corgi cookie cutter. Cooking with corgis, 4 corgis using a corgi cookie cutter. We're going to be doing 2 Christmas cookies, 1 for dogs and 1 for humans. Let's start off with the 1 for dogs. So in our bowl, we're going to add 1 cup of canned pumpkin. I know Gatsby loves canned pumpkin. Can you clean this for me? Half a cup of peanut butter. Can you clean this for me? 2 eggs, Gatsby. 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Look how beautiful. Can we mix? Is it smelling good? Next, we add 2.5 cups of whole wheat flour and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We're just gonna roll this into 2 balls and separate them with saran wrap. Okay, now we gotta stick these in the refrigerator and start on the human ones. For the human ones, we're gonna be making some shortbread cookies. In a large bowl, we're gonna add softened salted butter. To that, we're gonna add 1/2 cup of sugar. With a hand mixer, we're gonna mix on medium for 2 to 3 minutes. We add an egg. Yeah? Do you like the mixer? We add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. The human ones are done! Now we're gonna stick those in the refrigerator for 1 hour to let them cool down. But what are we gonna do while we wait? So we are gonna be going to the ultimate Christmas light neighborhood. And I'm gonna go and meet up with Vince. Gatsby, would you like to go too? It's like the most ridiculous ass. Like all out. Incredible.
I'm convinced that this is where Santa lives.
Look at this tree. There's Vinny right there. I think in any other neighborhood, this house would be like, what? It's really nicely decorated. Look, they got projections. Last time I was here, there was like a band playing, and then they had like, they were giving out hot chocolate. This one's pretty nice. Look, there's like a cookie cutter. Oh, that one's pretty crazy too, across the street. It's a spinning tree.
I'm mesmerized by this tree.
Yeah, it's like a psychedelic tree. We're just walking around. When you move onto this neighborhood, this is just like one of the requirements that you decorate.
Oh yeah.
Bless our block. Send letters to Santa. Look at this house.
This one's not, you know what, I like this one.
This is the forgotten house.
Yeah, no
No one cares. It looks like they're gnomes. There's one hiding up that tree all the way up the top.
There's up there.
There's one on the roof.
It's like Attack of the Hello Kitty.
This house seems like they're new to the block.
They just moved in.
Yeah, they're like, oh, are we supposed to do something? Look at this tree. Look at how many bulbs they have. Dr. Seuss tree.
I feel like, the tree is tipping over because there's so much stuff. You know what? Wow. He's late.
Whoa! This is like Avatar land. The Christmas Story leg lamp. This house is the worst one.
This one sucks.
This one? They get the participation award. Bye, Vinny. We'll see ya. How was the lights, Gatsby? They were nice, right? Now we're ready to start rolling out the cookies. So what we do is we have to make sure that the cookie is incredibly cold before cooking it. Stick it on some parchment paper. Ta-da! Good job, Gatsby. We stick these back in the refrigerator to make sure they're very, very cold. Now we just do the same thing for the shortbread cookies. Cookie sheet. Now we stick these back in the refrigerator for about an hour to make sure they're extremely cold. Wow. Wow, look at those teeth. Okay, we preheat the oven to 350 degrees. They did not spread out like crazy because of the technique we used, so they kept their shape. Awesome. These turned out pretty nice too. Ta-da! The Corgi Christmas cookie. I want it. This one's good. How's yours, Gatsby? Not good, pumpkin. Was that the yummiest cookie? I'll try yours. It tastes like peanut butter, but it's soft. We survived, Gatsby. We survived. High five. Good dog. We did it, Gatsby. We did it. We completed our Christmas cooking with corgis. I'm ready for bed. The food all turned out really good, though. I'm so glad. Don't forget to check out our new Corgi on Fleek embroidered beanies. Good night.